Greetings, family. Peace and love to you and yours. This is Guru, and thanks for visiting my channel. Family, this video is about Don Lemon, who claps back at Bill O'Reilly with a jab about his sexual harassment claims. It appears the two hosts were sniping about who really refused to cover what story. This article was provided by Doha Madini from the Huffington Post. With that said, let's go to the details. So, family, CNN anchor Don Lemon fired back against Fox News host Bill O'Reilly on Tuesday over accusations that Lemon was refusing to cover allegations that former Obama official Susan Rice improperly unmasked Trump aides. Quote, false, Lemon tweeted. Quote, I did not refuse to cover the story, but I did cover your sexual harassment allegations. Did you? Unquote. That's right, Don Lemon made no bones about it. He wanted to make sure that Donald Trump got his message, so he tweeted it out. You see, the controversy stems from Lemon's Monday night segment when he set out to debunk allegations that for political purposes, Rice, then National Security Advisor to President Barack Obama, had requested the identification of Americans mentioned in intelligence reports. Lemon said there was no evidence to support those claims and referenced a Washington Post column to support his points on the baselessness of the accusations. Quote, there is no evidence whatsoever that the Trump team was spied on illegally, unquote, Lemon told his CNN Tonight audience. There is no evidence that backs up the president's original claim. And on this program tonight, he continued, we will not insult your intelligence by pretending otherwise, nor will we aid and abet the people who are trying to misinform you, the American people, by creating a diversion. So on Tuesday, Bill O'Reilly sent out a tweet claiming Lemon, quote, refuses to cover Susan Rice's story and highlighting a clip of Lemon's segment. And that's what we see here. This is from Bill O'Reilly. And of course, Don Lemon fought back. He brought up the Fox News host's problems with female colleagues. The New York Times reported on Saturday that O'Reilly, or his employer, had agreed to pay $13 million in settlements to 5 women who alleged sexual harassment or verbal abuse. Since then, O'Reilly has faced serious public backlash, and at least 9 companies have pulled advertising from his show, including Mercedes-Benz and Hyundai. Well, there's some others too, and I'm going to list those in a minute. But before I do that, I gotta show you something.
Here is Bill O'Reilly talking about the sexual harassment suit former Fox News host Gretchen Carlson filed last year, which Fox News settled for millions of dollars. She filed that suit last year against former Fox News CEO Roger Ailes.
In this country, every famous, powerful, or wealthy person is a target. I'm a target. Anytime somebody could come out and sue us, attack us, go to the press, or anything like that. I stand behind Roger 100%.
Joining us now, Nancy Giles, contributor to CBS News Sunday Morning and the host of the Giles Files podcast. Also with us, Erin Gloria Ryan, senior editor for the Daily Beast. Nancy, the everybody happens to everybody defense. I have a 2-word problem for Bill O'Reilly in that defense. Those 2 words are Sean Hannity. Never been accused of anything. Been at Fox News as long. He's almost as rich as Bill O'Reilly. He is absolutely as prominent in it happens to everybody.
Nah.
Doesn't happen to Sean Hannity.
No, and it doesn't happen 5 times and it's always a lie. It just can't. Not with the kind of specificity of detail that each lawsuit has.
And we're
brought
way
out.
over 5 now.
Oh yeah, well yeah, and then I'm not even talking about Ailes. Yeah, now are we up to 7? I think it's and can I just say that if I ruled the world, when things like this happen, not only would the aggressors have to pay big fines, big penalties, but they'd also have to admit their guilt, because this is the part that really kills me. as a woman being attacked in this way, your only option to get attention or to get notice is to go after them financially. And so O'Reilly and Fox have fallen back and helped support these kind of horrible actions without admitting guilt. It
Absolutely.
just
And,
drives
and
me
Nancy,
nuts.
there was a survey from 2 years ago, I think Cosmopolitan conducted, found that 71% of women who experience workplace harassment do not report it. I wonder why.
Well,
right. And so it's sort of like
yeah.
when there's smoke, there's fire. When there's flames shooting out of the windows, there is definitely fire.
And when you feel like human resources is also in the pocket of the corporation.
Which for some reason at Fox News, people get that feeling.
Isn't that odd?
I think that, a company is always going to be a little bit in the image and likeness of who's ever in charge of it. And,
Right.
look at who's in charge of Fox News.
Birds of a feather.
And it also is funny to me looking back, the 2020 benefit of hindsight, and seeing that, they kind of made nothing out of the Trump harassment claim.
Isn't that
and
strange?
It sort of seems like this is all maybe part of a pattern.
Yeah.
This all seems to fit into something that maybe is cultural.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe it's a symptom of the same disease.
But again,
Exactly.
I wonder, going along with what you just said, Aaron, why does Fox have any women fans? That's just why did
Good
any
question.
woman vote for Trump just on
Good
the basis
question.
of the sexual harassment, not only accusations, but
White
we heard it
women,
all on
please
stage.
answer that.
Just like we heard some of the strange things Bill O'Reilly did when he was mastering his domain while talking to an employee on the other end, a female employee. It's horrible.
For Fox News and O'Reilly, the big what's next is who's the next advertiser. They lost Mercedes-Benz tonight. That is a big one.
Yeah.
And the question is, are the rest of the advertisers going to hang in there for that hour?
Right. I think that numbers don't matter to Fox unless there's a dollar sign in front of it.
So a big advertiser that maybe appeals to women, which are cars, financial interests, all
every
kinds of things.
advertiser.
Everything. Anyone could be
They
next,
are
I would
half the
think.
population. Women are actually pretty
More
common.
than half,
Actually
more than
pretty
half.
common.
Yeah.
The O'Reilly strategy of absolute silence, is it going to work?
That I find actually
Did it
bizarre.
work for Bill Cosby?
Oh,
No, it sure didn't. I think
no.
that once it's out, we're in a post-Cosby era now, and so once things like this are out, it doesn't really matter if you talk. Your silence speaks volumes.
Well, and there are some similarities in attacking the accuser. I mean, O'Reilly had Bo Dietl, among other people, as privately investigating. I think Wendy Macris was that the first girl,
Yes.
and trying to dig up dirt on her. By the way, I wouldn't vote for Bo Dietl for mayor of New York, but in any case, that same thing happens when guys are caught in a corner.
Nancy Giles gets tonight's last word, and you do rule the world here. Okay, let's just get that straight. Aaron, Gloria, Ryan, thank you for joining.
So family, I just wanted to share that other video with you. It brought up some very good points about the leadership at Fox News, how they seem to condone this type of behavior, because after all, they didn't bring up or follow too much of Donald Trump's grabbing the pussy ordeal or anything else pertaining to his sexual misconduct. Then they supported this man here, Bill O'Reilly, supports Roger Ailes, the other sexual predator. And then we have Bill O'Reilly and his sexual predating type of behavior. This news organization, I hope it falls to his knees. I'm going to bring up some of the other sponsors, though, who also pulled out as of Tuesday. The Exodus continued Tuesday with Mitsubishi Motors, T. Rowe Price, Wayfair, Bayer, Credit Karma, and Lexus, among those confirming to reporters that they had pulled advertising from O'Reilly's show. That means from Fox News. Let's get it right. I hope they fire this man's behind, kick him out, make him kick rocks. How about that? Kick rocks. Yeah, I don't like this. He's a racist turd. I hope he gets his karma. I hope he gets it. It's coming. I can smell it. It's right around the corner. Anyways, I'm going to end this segment off here. Family, I appreciate you watching. Peace and love to you and yours. And until the next video, don't forget to love yourself. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit that subscribe. I'm out.